Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my foundation routine. I'm just going to be showing you my favorite products and some kind of drugstore dupes, I guess you could say. So yeah, I hope this video will be helpful to you guys and I'll let you guys watch the video. So first, it's really important to moisturize your face before you do your foundation. I will usually moisturize early in the morning if I'm using a regular moisturizer, but in the summer I like to use the MAC Mineralized Charged Water Skin Hydrating Mist, and I do this right before my foundation. It just moisturizes my face, but not too much, if that makes any sense, because if I use a regular moisturizer, then my face can get kind of greasy and oily in the summer, so I usually go with this, and in the other months I just use the Yes to Cucumber's Soothing Daily Calming Moisturizer. And this is Drugstore. You can find this at Target or something like that, and I just got this obviously at MAC. So I'm just going to be using this today, and I just spray this in my T-zone and then like an X across my face. And then I will just go like this to make it dry a little bit quicker. Next, I like to prime my face, and my two favorites are the Benefit Professional and the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer, and this is an anti-redness primer. That's why it is green, but it doesn't make you look like the Hulk or anything like that. And I really like this one. It cancels out all of my redness, and it's really, really cheap. You can get this, well, at Ulta, I guess, but my drugstore carries NYX. The Professional is great. It says it's oil-free, lightweight, translucent, and silky. It makes my skin really, really smooth and soft, and it's really easy to apply the foundation over it. So with this, I just take some on my finger and then dot this on my forehead, down my nose, on my chin, and then take the rest and just work this on my cheeks and then spread it out all over my face. So now for foundation, my favorites at the moment is the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation, and I am in the shade Cheers to Me Champagne. And then my drugstore one is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation, and I am in W3 Nude Beige. They are quite different in color, as you can see, so I'll just switch off between when I'm darker and lighter. So today I'm just going to be using the Hello Flawless Foundation. I really like this foundation for the summer because it's very light and it's low to medium coverage. I don't always wear foundation. I usually never wear any makeup, really. When I am going somewhere special, I like to wear this just to cover up my imperfections. The good thing about summer is you get tan, so it really doesn't matter. But I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I like to use my stippling brush. You could use a regular foundation brush or your fingers if you really wanted to. And I just dip my brush in there and then stipple this over my face. And then I just buff this in. I like to concentrate on the inner part of my face and then work out because I need the most coverage like on my forehead and on my cheeks because I get really red there. But my whole face is red because I got burned yesterday. I look like a lobster. And then you just want to blend this down onto your neck. I always like to do this just so everything matches, just in case your foundation is a little bit darker. So next, I do my color corrector. I don't typically do this in the summer when I do wear foundation, mostly in the winter, but I just thought I would include it to show you guys what I use and how I do it. My favorite color corrector is Lemonade by Benefit, and this is just a pale yellow color corrector. It's very, very creamy. It does a great job of hiding my under eye circles. My drugstore dupe is the Physicians Formula Gentle Cover Concealer, and I think it works pretty much exactly the same, and it's about the same tone as the other one. It's like in a stick. I just dot this underneath my eyes and then kind of bring it down just a little bit like a triangle. And then what you also want to do is bring it into the inner corner because people typically get dark there as well. So obviously, since that concealer is yellow, it's going to be quite noticeable, so what I like to do is take my normal concealer and cover that up. So my favorite, of course, is the Boing concealer. I talk about it all the time, and whoops, I hit pan on it actually, so I have to pick up another one, but I am in the shade 02. My dupe is the Sonia Kashuk All Covered Up Concealer. It's a really nice packaging actually. It's kind of like a mousse consistency. And I'm actually going to be doing a video comparing these two. I filmed it a while ago, but I just didn't like the quality. It was before I got my new camera, so I'm going to refilm that for you guys. But I am in the shade 02 Ivory in that one. And you can get this at Target. That's where I got mine. But I'm just going to take my Boing concealer again with my finger and cover up that yellow. And I like to bring that onto my lid as well to cover up any veins or anything like that. And also, I know a lot of people like to do their concealer before their foundation. It's honestly up to you. It just depends, you know, how your skin is. I like to do mine after. It just works best for me because I do use a brush. So if I put it on before I did my foundation, then it would just completely wipe away and it would be pointless. So that's why I do it after. But you just have to try and see what works for you better. So I'm also going to cover up any imperfections that I have, like acne scarring or any blemishes. Next, I like to set my foundation, and if I need a little bit more coverage, I will use a colored pressed powder. My favorite is the Clinique Super Powder Double Face Makeup, and this is in 02 Matte Beige. It has great coverage. It doesn't look too cakey or anything. The drugstore one I have is the pH Matchmaker by Physicians Formula, and this just adjusts your skin tone and it lights up, which is pretty snazzy. I don't tend to find those to be too cakey, but I don't really like to use them all that much because it can be a little cakey sometimes. So I usually go with a translucent powder. My favorites are the Smashbox Photo Set Finishing Powder, and this is a loose translucent powder. I usually use this when I'm filming or something like that, or if I'm getting my picture taken because it doesn't have like that ghostly effect. And my drugstore favorite is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I really like this one. It doesn't look translucent, but it is. I'll even apply this throughout the day. If I start to get like oily in my T-zone, I'll just like use a brush and put it over it. What I'm going to do first is take a little fluffy brush like this, and I'm just going to take some of that powder, tap off the excess. I like to pat underneath my eyes to set my under eye concealer. You don't want to swipe because it will take off your concealer, so I just pat. And then on my eyelid, I will just swipe the rest of the product. And then I will take a mini kabuki brush and just set the rest of my face. Again, just patting so I don't wipe away any foundation. So I went ahead and contoured and highlighted all that good stuff. I'm going to do a separate video on that. I don't want this video to be too long since I already am talking through it, so it's probably going to be long to begin with. But the next step that I do once I'm done with all of my makeup is I set it, and I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It claims that your makeup won't budge for 16 hours. I never really wore my makeup for 16 hours, but it does keep it on as long as I need it to. I don't have another like drugstore dupe for this, but I know NYX makes a lot of setting sprays that would probably work the same exact way as this one. So what I do is I spray this, again, how I sprayed my moisturizer. I just spray it in my T-zone and then in an X formation across my face. And then I will also fan my face to make it dry a little faster. So that was the the end of my foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope this helped you out. I wanted to make it a talk through video just so I could kind of explain it a little bit better. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!